Welcome back. Australian basketball players have been infiltrating the NBA since the early 90s. Luke Longley was one of the first, sharing the court with the likes of Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, and leading the Chicago Bulls to 3 successive championship victories. A far north Queenslander named Aron Baynes followed in his footsteps, becoming just the 3rd Aussie to nab an NBA ring with the San Antonio Spurs. That was back in 2014.
Well, the sky was the limit for the 6'10" defender until a dramatic injury off court at the Tokyo Olympics turned his world upside down. And Aron Baynes joins us now. Hi, great to see you, Aron.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Can you take us back to that moment in time? You're competing for Australia in the Olympics. You head to the bathroom between the 3rd and the 4th quarter. And then what happens then? This is Tokyo Olympics, 2020 Olympics, but 2021. Yeah.
Yeah, it was, one of those things, tactical wee, I guess it was.
Right,
it was one of those things, 4th quarter, thinking, knowing the rotation, I'm probably going to go back in to finish the game. Just one of those superstitions that I had, and ran back to go to the bathroom, and apparently the floor was pretty wet and made me slip down. So, it was just, I don't remember too much of it. I remember trying to get to the bathroom, and then people came in later on after the game, and I was stumbling around, and the team did their song, and they were asking me, am I okay? And, I'm like, I'm fine, I'm good, I'm fine. Because I don't recollect too much from it, but yeah.
Because you'd be used to falls and big falls out on the court and used to just getting back up again, but something was different here.
Yeah, it was... They ended up getting an ambulance to take me to the hospital, and within an hour I couldn't feel my left side, my arm, my leg. It wasn't till the next day I really understood where it was. They had a bunch of surgeons around me and they wanted to do surgery, and I just didn't give them permission. I was like, I've got to play the next game, right? So a bit stubborn in that mindset of I've got to be able to step on the court the next time and be there for the guys. But yeah, it was just, I didn't understand what was happening kind of with
how bad it was.
The lost in translation was a real thing at that point.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. So you spent some time in that Japanese hospital. Eventually you got home to Australia. It's in the middle of COVID too. That became another fight then, didn't it?
Yeah, so it was 2 weeks in hospital in Japan. They gave me a goal of if I could stand up, I'd be able to get the team charter flight back. If I could stand up under my own power, I couldn't. I got on the plane, the pilots gave me the okay to fly because there were 6 doctors around me as well. Yeah. So they figured, if we go down, you'll be it's not the biggest worry if you can't get up. But it was, got back to Australia and spent another 8 weeks in hospital trying to learn to walk. And it was some pretty down moments throughout that. But again, it was all external for me at that point. I was just trying to prove people that I am going to walk, I'm going to be able to do these things. So I was trying to prove people wrong.
And that was that champion mindset kicking in, right? Yeah. So you defied the odds and returned to basketball with the Brisbane Bullets. Okay. You've developed this product that you say was instrumental in getting you back on your feet, back on track.
Yeah, so partnered with Kylo, and, they bought out some supplements and they do nutrition, and I kind of organically got onto them with the probiotics and the gut health, and then found out later that our kids went to the same school with the owners, and we just organically grew in conversation, and then we started talking and they asked me what supplements are important to me, and I went through a list, and there's no one that had all the supplements together in one form, so that's something we've been able to do and put it all together in a world first to bring this all together under, for me, the ease of use is when the kids are around, it's a bit chaotic, but can I get everything I want in one scoop? And that's what I've been able to do with Kylo.
Wow, good stuff. So you've retired from basketball now.
Yeah.
Are you spending time with your kids, doing a bit of this, a bit of that?
Yeah, a bit of this, a bit of that. It was kind of, like I touched on, I went through some really down moments throughout my rehabilitation. There were points there where I didn't want to be around and I was pushing my family away, and then it got to... I tried to make it back to the NBA. I went over for some workouts and I didn't make it back to the NBA, and that was the line in the sand for me. I was like, there's not a future for me. I'm not worthwhile being around here. I can't support my kids in the way I wanted. But there was a catalyst for me in terms of another athlete committed suicide. It was CTE related, but it was one of those things that made me think, why am I so bad? Why am I the way I am? I need to figure out who I am and what's wrong with me, because I've chosen to bring children into this world. They deserve to have me here, and I can't take myself away from them. So there were moments throughout that provided catalysts for me to grow. And now every day I want to keep doing that and find inspiration in different places. But one of the important things to me is sharing that story and getting out and talking to other people. And yeah, regardless of who you are, whatever it is, you know, I did things that people can't do, but my injury, the thing that brought me to the lowest point, can happen to anyone, falling down in a bathroom. So it's a story I try and share.
And you telling that story, it will be an inspiration, motivation for many, many people to get through some dark times. So thank you for coming in and talking to us this morning.
Thank you. Yeah, hopefully it's something, if I can improve someone, just one person alone, then it's worthwhile for me.
Oh, 100%. Aaron, so nice to see you. Really nice to see you. And thank you for sharing the story. If you're anyone you know needs help, Lifeline is always there, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 13 11 14.
Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, mate. Thanks for coming in.